Hey guys, so you know how I said that I wasn't gonna make another video about this comic? Yeah, well, that was a lie. Basically, I just wanted to be finally done with this, and I didn't want to have to think of another video idea for this week, so I just figured I'd make a video about this, and I was gonna show you the finished product anyway, so I thought you might as well see me put on the finishing touches. So basically what I did in this video was, put in the background for the final panel and then like the lighting to match on the characters in the final panel. And if you watched the previous videos, you can probably tell right away that I changed the layout of the panels on the page from my original plan quite a bit because I just thought it was like too convoluted and hard to read. I'm not sure that this is 100% better because the text between like the second and third panel is lower than the text in the fourth panel, so it's a little bit difficult to see what text you're supposed to read first, but I think it's fine in the like grand scheme of things. What you see in this video a lot is me basically playing around with different layer modes and figuring out like which one looks the best and stuff like that. And also I use a bit of masking layers, which is kind of new to me. I've watched obviously a lot of videos and like Twitch streams and stuff where people who do art use these, and I've like dabbled with it in GIMP, but FireAlpaca only quite recently added these layer masks apart from the clipping mask, but like the kind of mask that you can just mask out stuff. And so I've been experimenting with that because I was waiting for such a long time for them to add that so that I could utilize that in my art. Yeah, I don't know, I'm not like 100% super happy with how this comic came out. Like, it's not exactly how I always envisioned it, which I guess is true for most of the art that I make. But all things considered, I think it's pretty cool. At this point you can see I started looking at references for the bricks because I was like trying to do a thing and then I couldn't figure out how to do a thing, and then eventually I found a Tumblr post from like a long time ago. I have this tag with a bunch of like art resources in it, and then I found a sort of tutorial. If I remember, I'll link that in the description, the one that I used. That sort of like, it was for painting a tiled floor, but I sort of used that for the brick wall in this instance. Yeah, so, basically how that was just like create dark lines and then create light lines and then like put them like not exactly on top of each other, but like sort of. And then I sort of masked out the lighter parts in the darker part of the image, and then I overlaid this like sand texture that FireAlpaca has built in. I guess like I'm most happy in this comic with like panels 2 and 3, and then I'm quite proud of panel 1 just because like the background was so ambitious and it's something I don't usually do. My least favorite panel is probably like the fourth one where they're like fighting. I just don't like how the facial expressions turned out. That's something I need to work on. I'm not very good at doing like expressive facial expressions, I guess. Yeah, I think that's about everything I had to say about this. So I'll just leave you to the rest of the video. I'll thank you for watching and I'll see you next week. Bye!